am I? Hey, everybody, welcome. Episode 20. Pixel Force podcast is a go. On this podcast, we have three fine young gentlemen, and Jake is on a hiatus.
Yep.
So around the table, we got...
It's me, Corey.
It's him, Corey, and it's
Jake's,
also...
Jake's imposter.
Zach. Doing the weather is...
Zach. And I'm not doing the weather.
What? What's wrong with doing the weather?
I don't know.
I don't want
to do the weather.
He's doing the weather.
He's fucking the weather?
Yeah. Where is Jake, by the way?
So he's in Bombay.
Hey, let's just say he's moving some furniture.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Let's just say he's
like
expecting a delivery.
Are we dropping off a bomb? Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, let's just say he's getting his penis pierced.
He's not getting your Prince Albert. They don't do that in Bombay.
No, we don't know what Jake is.
No, he's on his hiatus to Bombay. He's gonna get a whole bunch of great ideas
He joined the Peace Corps.
He's gonna join the Peace Corps. He's gonna join the Aborigines in Africa. He's not just going to Bombay. He's going everywhere.
Right.
China's on the list.
It's on the list. He showed us right before.
North Korea. I don't know why he didn't pick South Korea. I think he gets them confused which one's like on our side.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't take any pictures or wave to children.
Or point out to the fact that he's a white man, white American.
Yeah. He'll end up without a head. Anyways.
No. Jake's goal is to turn the Pixel Force podcast into the full development Pixel Force Gaming.
It's true.
Yep.
So he's on a small hiatus. But don't worry.
We're blossoming as a channel.
We love him. We protect him. Fuck you, Jake. You should have been here.
It's true. You should have been here.
No,
Did you say this is our 20th?
20th episode.
20 years of Pixel Force.
Man. It seems like just the other day we had shitty mics and we were recording off the laptop microphone.
I know.
So weird.
Seems like just yesterday we had the mics, but we forgot to plug them in.
that did happen one time.
No, yeah, that was the program problem.
Yeah.
No, it was the microphone, Zach. No, it was me.
It was a production issue.
The program.
It was just the program. It was acting all weird.
So, I mean, I had like 3 other topics to talk about before I got to this one. But this one's already got me mad because we were talking about it about 5 minutes ago.
What's
the
that?
new YouTube app sucks. Oh, sorry, mobile app sucks. It sucks. It doesn't work.
Yeah, they rebranded their entire...
What's that rebranded?
They probably updated all their licensing stuff and they their whole website front page is totally different now.
Yeah. No, and the mobile app is the worst thing because that's where I use it the most.
Yeah.
I'm in bed. I watch YouTube videos. When I'm in the car. I put on a podcast, Pixel Force podcast. And
that's all you listen to.
That's all I listen to. And plug it into I have Apple CarPlay in my car. And now it doesn't say when you hit the now playing screen, you can't hit. It always has the pause symbol. Even if you're playing or you're paused, it always has the pause symbol. So that pisses me off. And the app itself, whenever you go to bring down a video, it has a little bar where you have to hit the X button instead of just swiping to the left like you used to. That pisses me off. It's just, and I pay money. I have YouTube Red, and I don't like it.
You're still paying for YouTube Red?
I love YouTube Red.
What does that get you again? Just no ads?
No ads. You can locally save videos to your phone.
So if you want to watch them without using data.
Yeah, and that's important for me because like when I deploy to like Greenland, and if I actually ever go to Antarctica, that's what I do for the plane rides. Is I just save a shit ton of YouTube videos.
But does that fill up space when you save a bunch of videos?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's saving locally on the phone.
So you have to pick and choose.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I am not going to be using when I deploy. I don't generally use my phone to play video games or like any games at all. Yeah. So I just remove the apps I can deal without, and I just use all that space for videos and stuff, and that's about it.
Nice.
So, but right now I'm not happy with the app. It sucks. YouTube, fix your shit.
Fix your shit.
I actually had to get rid of the Jurassic World Builder app because that was just one of the games I had. Because every time I'd get on, there'd be like another major update, like 500 megabytes to a gig.
Oh my god.
Are you Apple or Android?
Android.
Android.
What, Corey?
Is this an all Android podcast?
Hell no, I got Apple.
Oh, damn it.
Jesus.
Look, just because I have an iPhone doesn't mean I support and defend them. Actually, I hate the 7. I hate the 7 Plus. I hate whatever the new ones they just announced, the 8.
8 and
the X, which is 10. I don't know why they skipped 9.
I don't think Apple's a bad company. I just hate Steve Jobs and everything he stood for.
Wow.
That's kind of like hating the company. Okay.
Yeah, but well, I mean now.
No, I don't like it because I mean the phone industry isn't a monopoly. It's like a duopoly, but
everyone has a phone.
Yeah, everyone's got a phone, but Apple is turning it into a monopoly because they have such a big I don't want to say fan base, such a big they have billions of customers.
Yeah.
They can, when they make one simple change like we're getting rid of the headphone jack, that's a big deal.
Yeah, really.
That's the main reason I was due for a phone this past July, and I upgraded from the 6S to the 6S Plus.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to do without a headphone jack.
So does that mean the charging port is the headphone jack, and you can only have one in at a time?
You have to buy an adapter.
Yeah,
if you want to
buy.
do both.
So first of all, yeah, I guess when the phone first came out, you didn't have the adapter, and then now if you buy the phone today, it comes with the adapter where you can plug in and you can charge, and you can actually plug in headphones.
Mm-hmm.
And now they there's a more expensive adapter where you can charge and plug your headphones in. But the problem is, I will lose that cord.
It's like
shit
it's like an
everywhere.
inch big, inch and a half.
It's
And
like
first
an
of all-
iPod Shuffle charging cable.
Yeah,
It's like
pretty
info.
much. So either you have to keep that. If you're like me, you'd have to keep in the phone all the time. It'd probably pop out all the time. It ruins your charging port because that's in the past 2 phones I've had for Apple. The phone's not breaking. It's the little charging port because I take stuff in, put things in, put them out, put things in, put them out. It eventually wiggles the charging port so loose that it'll stop charging the phone. Last 2 phones I've had to do that with.
Shitty.
So I don't know. I'm not happy about it. But I'm too god dang invested into Apple to just leave right now.
You know what I'm not happy about is 7 and 8 year olds walking around with iPhones.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Did you know now they have mobiles above cribs, and one of them is just an iPhone? The baby reaches up, touches his.
Oh my.
I'm just kidding. That's not a thing.
Actually, who knows?
I'm surprised it's not.
Who knows nowadays?
Well, I have a 9-year-old little sister, and I went out to dinner with her and her friends and one of her friends and that girl's younger brother. They both had iPhones, as in my sister's friend and her younger brother. They were like 4s. They had iPhone 4S, or no, they had 5s. That's what it was. But they they have apps on them, and the kids yelling at his mom, put in your password. I want to download a new game. I was like, oh my god,
I hate it.
My first phone, I think I was 13.
Mine was
14.
a Motorola Razr. Remember those things?
Yeah,
Razors are awesome.
Yeah,
my first
Razrs
phone
were
was a
the
track phone I had to share with my brother and sister.
A track phone?
A track
I had
phone.
a couple
Oh,
track
God.
phones.
My first actual phone was Motorola Adventure.
Oh my! I can't.
Motorola.
My first phone was just like a flip phone. I don't know what it was. We just
Yeah.
usually called those bricks because you could drop them from 3
It
stories.
was probably
and they
like
still
an
work just
LG
fine.
something.
If
LG.
anything, it just changed the ringtone.
Yeah, yeah. You were like, oh my gosh, yeah. Those were the days. The Razr was the biggest thing ever. Apple wasn't even established.
Dude.
Well, they were established, but they weren't.
They were making computers.
Yeah, they weren't in the
Yeah.
phone business.
They're still making their colored computers with the orange backs.
The Apple II.
Yeah. No.
Also a good gaming system.
It was. No, my phone, my first. I don't even know. I just had bricks, and it was the funny thing is when you had those phones, people would just be like, "Oh yeah, dude, check it out." And they just throw their phone across their front yard and be like, "Look, it works just fine."
That was my phone. It was built to be really tough
Yeah.
and waterproof.
And now you got smartphones that you can't, if you knock them off your bed, you're terrified.
Yeah, it's a heart
you've
attack.
broken the touchscreen.
Yeah. They're so thin, and the entire front portion of your phone is just glass. And it just
Now the new
press too
iPhone
hard,
is
it'll
completely
crack.
glass.
I know.
Mm.
I've seen. I think it was Funny or Die made videos making fun of iPhone. It was just where are they gonna go next? And they're like, iPhone 20 is all it is a single pane of glass.
Yeah.
There's no electronics in there at all. You don't have to charge it because it's all it is a single pane of
Basically,
glass.
isn't that what the iPhone 10 or the iPhone X? It's just all screen, no home button or anything.
Right.
and
Yeah,
just-
no home button, no bullshit. Actually, it's all bullshit if you ask me. But
And they're releasing the 8 and the 8S plus the iPhone 10 all at the same time.
Yep.
And that's coming up.
And their naming convention is almost as bad as Xbox's.
I was gonna bring up Microsoft.
Oh boy.
It's just like, what's coming out next? We just had the iPhone 4, and then we get the 4S.
It's the next.
Why don't you just call it the 5?
Yeah.
Because it was the same fucking phone.
Hey,
they barely upgrade them at all.
Oh, look, if you're looking to get a new phone, especially if you're looking to switch off don't come to Apple. Now is a horrible time to come to Apple.
If you're looking to switch, I have something you might be in the market for.
Now a Switch on the other hand. Yeah, don't buy a phone. Just buy a Nintendo Switch.
I was going to say the iPhone X and the Xbox One X.
I got it.
That?
No.
Mind blown.
Those won't talk at all.
No, I know. But naming conventions, they're funny, right?
What are you getting at?
I don't know. It's the Pixel Force phone cast.
Oh my gosh. All right, so I know I'm going to ask the room, which is only 2 of us now. God damn it, Jake. Why'd you have to go to Bombay?
Duty calls.
Mobile games. Do you consider it a real game?
Yeah. Now I do more than ever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Zach?
Yeah. I would say so. I mean, the games I have now, they still have achievements and stuff like that. There's still like a progress thing.
Mm.
Yeah, like Google Play games.
Yeah.
Has achievements for all their games.
I think it would depend on the game too.
Yeah.
Some of them are just more like in arcade style.
Yeah, not all games, but certain games on there. Would you consider like are there games that are coming out for your phone that you look in like the future like, oh, I can't wait for that to come out?
Oh no.
How do you treat it?
No, there's no trailers or upcoming hype or PR cycles for phone games. They just drop, and if they hit, they don't. It's kind of like Steam.
There's occasionally, but that's mainly when the app's already out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Bomb Beach had them. Like Clash of Clans has a bunch of them. Pokemon Go, obviously, but
the only game that I saw like before it like got released and there was like they had a release date was Mario Run.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super Mario Run had a lot of hype, and that game was not that good.
I liked it. I like Super Mario Run.
It was fine, but what was it? $10 to get all
yeah,
levels. That's kind of steep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I paid it.
There's only one. I used to hate mobile games, and then I started playing Clash Royale, and I still play it to this day. It's a great game. I've even spent a little money on it. But
with Corey.
Let's not talk about that.
Whoa, you're the one that gives me crap.
I've done that with Jurassic World.
I know, but that's the only game that It's such a good game where I have to justify myself. Like, all right, I've dumped 50, 60 hours into this thing. Like, the least I can do is throw them a few bucks. And granted, Supercell is a conglomerate fucking nightmare company, but whatever. They make a good game. I'm gonna support them.
And by next year, I won't have to worry about building parks on my phone. I can just do it right on my Xbox.
True.
That's true. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Yeah.
I don't consider mobile games are like time wasters to me.
Yeah.
If I'm playing a video game, it's because I want to play the video game. If
Right.
I'm playing a mobile game, I'm just wasting time. So
Yeah, I can
that's
see
why-
that.
I don't know. I don't go home and be like, man, I can't wait to go home and play. I don't know, Star Wars.
Because you have it with you. You could play it if you were excited to play a mobile game. You could do it at
video
work.
games all the time at work.
Yeah.
No,
You're supposed to be
I
helping our nation. You're just fucking playing Clash of Clans all day or something.
I'm helping my nation.
It's
All right,
so
the Pixel
meta at this
The
point.
Pixel Force clan that's on Clash of Clans.
Clash Royale.
Clash Royale. Sorry, yeah, Clash of Clans.
It's so meta. I'm saving our country and saving my own country at the same time.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I do play. No, my job's very interesting. It's like it can be very busy at one moment, and then like another moment it's like I'm just like waiting for something to happen. So.
Yeah, but you brought up Mario Run was $10. Did you see that they're charging? I think it's $8.99 or $7.99 for Mario Brothers, like OG Mario Brothers, on the Switch Virtual Console.
Really?
How much?
Yeah.
$8?
$8, and that game is not worth $8. Have you ever played original Mario Brothers?
Yeah.
You just it's a single screen, and there's 3 mechanics. You can jump under an enemy to stun it, and then jump up and kick it while it's stunned and get points. And
Wait,
all right, so I guess there's only 2 mechanics.
You're talking about like Super Mario Brothers.
Not Super. I'm talking about Mario Brothers. Like one screen, and there's like little crabs that run around.
Oh yeah. Nope,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
You can teleport in the pipes.
What? That's $8?
They're charging $8 for that on Virtual Console on Switch. Yeah, not worth it. They're actually like going hard on Switch virtual console stuff, and I don't think any of it looks that good.
All right, so here, if you were Nintendo and you were gonna if you're not Nintendo, you're just like a third party, you're gonna put that game out. How much do you charge for it on the Switch?
Mario Brothers, just like OG Mario Brothers.
Yeah, what would you charge for it?
$199.
$199. What do you charge, Zach?
Like probably $5 max.
Okay, so $5. That's what I would agree. Like that's probably what I would go for. Now add your Nintendo fee, $3, and there you go. You're at your $8.
Add the Nintendo seal of quality,
dude. Oh my gosh,
That's true.
That's all that Switch store is like. This game's worth about $10.
right?
Multiply it by 2. We have a Nintendo price. There we go. Everything is a little bit overpriced.
Yeah, definitely.
I still feel like Mario plus Rabbids is not a $60 game.
Yeah, are you still playing your Switch at all, or
yeah,
are you
I'm playing
out?
the Switch. No, I'm not checked out of the Switch. I'm doing a little bit of Mario Kart, and I was gonna start doing it this week. I'm gonna go back play Zelda again, but I'm gonna do it in the Master mode this time.
What does that entail?
I have no idea. I forgot.
So you still only have Breath of the Wild and
No.
Mario plus Rabbids.
No, I have that. I have Mario Kart.
We have. Oh yeah, I forgot you about Mario Kart.
I have Mario Kart. I have 1-2 Switch.
All right.
I can't remember. I think I have another game. I can't remember. Well, obviously, I haven't been playing it. No, I don't. That's all I have.
Did you ever trade in ARMS, or do you still have it?
No, I traded it. That's how I got Mario Kart.
Oh, okay.
That's the funny thing is, like, I don't know why with the Switch. I think the Switch is my first device. I was, like, mentally, like, it's going to be not a burp, sorry, 100% digital download. And I made a mistake. When I traded in ARMS, they gave me a physical copy of Mario Kart. So now if I want to play Mario Kart, like, I have to swap out the game. And that's just too much for me nowadays. I'm really lazy. So.
Gotcha. But,
no.
What else have you been playing besides Switch?
Oh, we're getting what I've
Sorry,
been playing.
I stole your thunder.
No, that's fine. What have I been playing?
Yeah.
We've been playing Gears. We played some Gears this week.
It's true, we did.
Yeah. Corey.
Jake can attest to that.
Jake can attest to that. Corey, myself. Zach, did you play GTA with us?
No, I wasn't there that night.
No, that's right. You had school that night. No, we've been playing some GTA. We want to get the 4 of us to do, what do you call it?
Criminal Mastermind?
The Criminal Masterminds achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get destroyed.
Yeah. Well, me and Corey did the
we did the first heist, which, granted, it's the first heist, so it's basically a tutorial. Mm-hmm. But
so Jake and I have to do that.
We got through it in, what, like hour and a half? With no trouble?
Yeah.
But from what I hear...
We failed one time because...
Yeah, but you can fail. You just can't die to get the achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove off the path.
He went right, and he should have just kept going straight.
So I went right when I could have.
He missed the helicopter, and so we had to restart from the bank all over again.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. That was my first fun experience with GTA Online.
You hate. I think you're warming up to it now, but you hated GTA.
I just don't. It was such a huge game, and I just didn't understand why, because it just didn't hook me, and I finally played through the story, and yeah, the story is fine, but the story is only the heists. If GTA 5 story didn't have those heists, it would just be it would just be a typical open world game.
Yeah.
Seeing how big GTA 5 has gotten, imagine what's going to happen with Red Dead 2.
Oh boy,
Which
Zach's already diving into
I know.
news time.
I was waiting for the perfect segue.
Zach came in here.
Very good.
Zach came into the studio just like Red Dead.
Oh yeah, they released the trailer a few days ago.
They did. It was on Thursday.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
It looks like the. Sorry, go ahead.
What more something Morgan? What is the guy's
the
protagonist's name?
I forget his first name. Edward Morgan, I think.
Yeah. So the trailer is about a minute and a half. The game. Okay, so I don't know if those are in-game cutscenes or if that's just.
I'd say with today's
footage.
graphics, that's a pretty solid thing that it's going to be.
Okay, so it looks incredible then. If that's the case. Let's see. Here's what I got from that trailer. Crocodiles. Crocodiles are a big thing this year. There's crocodiles in Assassin's Creed and now they're in Red Dead. And
get down to there.
But we get Louisiana crocs. We get alligators.
Yeah.
They get crocs.
Yeah. Also horses, horse balls. You guys see the horse balls?
No, there's horse balls.
Yeah, the horses have balls.
Oh my god, yes.
Watch the trailer.
Shoot every horse ball with.
I'm telling you, next time, and for you guys.
Oh, speaking of which, it looks like we're gonna have dual wielding.
Oh boy.
By looks of the Yeah, like by the looks of the trailer, we're gonna be able to dual wield pistols.
Wow.
But yeah, horse balls. Watch the trailer. Look for horse balls. Also, it's definitely a prequel.
Yes,
Dutch from the first game
Dutch is in it.
is
So
in it.
which I'm excited for because it does bring. That's probably the main connecting point between the two, and so I think I saw a video that they. It looks like Bill Williamson's in it too.
Yeah. So the guy that you're playing as, is whoever Morgan, what's his name, Morgan.
I really think it is Edward Morgan.
Edward Morgan is supposed to be the leader of John Marston's old gang.
Yeah.
And
No, he's sort of like the second hand behind Dutch because it's Dutch's gang.
Okay, so Dutch and Edward are building the gang, and that's what the story is based on.
Yeah, I think the gang was already the way that it is I think is the gang was built, but this is like probably takes a year after Marston was left for dead.
Okay.
And he sort of started his life with his wife.
Right. But
they're still trying to rebuild, but it's probably on the downfall because they say like the police are always chasing them. Like in the trailer, they say like this is like sort of like this is the coming of the end sort of thing.
Right. They're like on the run for most of it. But yeah, I think it looks interesting. Rockstar is very very tight. They don't like to show a lot and I mean, granted, you don't want to spoil anything, but
No.
they didn't really show that much.
I'm glad they do that because that sort of brings back to like how gaming used to be. Like it was all through rumors and like the occasional trailer that came out.
Right. But I think they're gonna do heists in Red Dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they in the trailer it is showing that like you are robbing a bank, like you're breaking into the safety deposit boxes.
Heists were such a big thing in GTA that they're gonna bring it to Red Dead.
Oh my god.
Which I'm really curious on how they're gonna do that too.
Collusion.
Yeah.
And by the looks of it, with them like sneaking through the swamp, like the silent knife kills, that there's gonna be a lot more of a stealth element to it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I kind of played that game a little bit stealthy until of course, that someone rang a bell in the town. I was trying to.
Yeah, there aren't really a lot of
tear
stealth
apart.
mechanics in Rockstar's games.
Yeah.
There was one mission in the first Red Dead that was stealth. It was down in Mexico. And that's when you first got to throwing knives.
Yeah, I remember
You
that.
had to hijack the train.
That was a hard mission.
That was all right.
I think I remember at the beginning of that mission being really hard. I think I died a lot on that. I love the original Red Dead.
Oh, absolutely. One of my top 5.
Can't wait. Yeah, man, that I think that's just on the outside of my top 5. I didn't pick it for my top 5. I know that, but I put it maybe 6. That was a great game.
Even if it was just me, I just go online and play multiplayer. Just mess around with whoever was playing.
See, I didn't play a lot of multiplayer because I think I got it right when it came out, and a lot of my friends didn't get till after, and at that point I was kind of done with it.
Yeah.
I remember there's always a few points that were really held as like the main focal points for multiplayer. There was Presidio, which is like the prison fortress up because it had the cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's like how they never really Red Dead had a stable online community and good support, but it never fleshed out to be as big as GTA was.
No.
Whereas I think most people come to GTA for the online. Most people come to Red Dead for the story.
Yeah. The thing is, like with the West, is that it is a really cool time period that people really love, but it's limited in its weaponry and vehicles.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't bother me. I love the time period. I love a good 6-shooter. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about dual wielding because I mean
you probably don't have to, but it's just a mechanic.
Yeah, but everyone's. It depends how they power it up, because that was the thing with the original Red Dead multiplayer is like you could have a 6-shooter and if you had a good shot, like you were good with it.
Well, what it'll probably do is like limit their like aim. Like it'll probably do more damage, but they can't really get as precise.
Yeah, and that's fine with me if they do that. That'll be enough. I just want to make sure that like. If you dual wield, you don't be dual weed. No, as long as you don't dual wield and become like this OP person, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Rockstar's usually pretty good about stuff like that, aren't they?
They usually are. I'll see it when I see it in the game.
Yeah.
So,
but one thing I hope they really add with this one is the train into the multiplayer.
Yeah, there was never a train.
There was never a train in the online multiplayer for Red Dead 1.
But there was like the single player. There was in the single player.
But it looks like there's going to be like train heists and stuff like that too. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for that. Like I know people will be like posting up on the trains. Just like you can't just casually ride around the trains around the map, but you actually have to have like someone watching, making sure nobody sneaks up and tries to hijack it.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how the gaming community is split on whether people like GTA or Red Dead more.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I think there are totally different audiences for both games. Well, not totally different. Like Red Dead is an amazing game, and any video game player will recognize that. But I think that Red Dead, the characters in the story are way more fleshed out, and it's way more heartfelt and down to earth than GTA is.
Yeah,
where
I love John Marston.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he's way more of
the ending was so sad from that game.
yeah, he's way more of like a earnest character than any of the GTA characters are.
Which there actually looks like they're not going with that path with Morgan. Like
He
gonna
seems
be
like
more,
a real dick.
He's gonna be more rugged.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Maybe. What if it's a total surprise? Like the trailer is gonna be like, look, it's gonna be Morgan, and then like you get there and you play the first mission, Morgan dies, and then John Marston.
Oh my
it's a
God.
prequel.
Jesus.
Dude, I know. I wouldn't. I mean, not the Rockstar's done in the past, but I wouldn't hold them past it. John Marston was a great fucking character, and the fact that it's a prequel, how could you not take this advantage and be like, look, we got John Marston back?
Well, they also have to keep to the story of the first one.
They do. So.
Yeah, I think he'll show up maybe at some point, but I don't think he'll be a main focal point.
No, but they did. I saw a video about like a couple different points that the trailer showed they think was going to happen. One is that they might do what they did with GTA 5, where they could have multiple protagonists for the campaign. Like you can swap between characters, like they did with like. It's a possibility.
It'd feel a little copying, but I don't know if I'd be.
I mean, it's still the same. It's still the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know.
I mean, if it worked, if they think it worked, they may give it a shot. If not,
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to take any points away. Not that I'm awarding anyone points, but I wouldn't take anything away from it. Bad if they did that, but it's still in the back. You know, for some people, they might look and be like, "Oh, they copied GTA. This is just a Western version of GTA." Yeah,
Isn't
whatever.
it?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, I suck.
But no, we'll see what they do.
Yeah, GTA is just pure American satire, like over the top, fucking no holds barred, no fucks given, and Red Dead is way more grounded than
No
that.
fucks given.
But
all right, I'm gonna give you both a guess right now. When the original Red Dead came out, give me year and month.
okay, I'll tell you right now, May 2010.
Zach.
Was it me? I thought it was like around fall or early spring.
No, May 2010. I'm telling you right now.
I'll go.
Zach, you're wrong because it was May 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna go like a month around.
I am a pro at video game release dates. Tell me any video game and I'll give you a
Really?
release date. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll do that a little bit later.
Okay.
We'll
game
test
show
that
segment.
theory.
Game show segment.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's a game that just released yesterday.
What's that?
Cuphead.
That's right.
Cuphead.
I played a little bit of that this morning.
You played some Cuphead.
Oh, would you bought it for the Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
$20.
So this
Honestly,
I'll
is
get it for the Switch.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's on the Switch.
It is on. I'm pretty sure it's on the Switch.
I think it's
I don't
Xbox and
know.
PC only
oh
Don't
boy.
at this
it.
point.
No. I'm gonna look it up right now.
But so it's a
So what it is, it's that it's a run and gun game, like a side scroller.
It's an action platformer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's done with like the music and the visuals are all in like if it would be from the 30s.
Like a cartoon.
Yeah. Like it's all. But the thing is, I remember reading about this a while back. It's all hand drawn.
Yeah.
Every character, every scene, like the background is watercolor painted. It's just beautifully done.
They showed that game at E3 like 2014.
Yeah, they've been working on that for a while.
Yeah, so it's been a long time coming.
Fuck. It's not
What?
coming to the Switch.
Well,
I thought it was coming to the Switch. I was so excited to get it for the Switch.
You
Nope.
have an Xbox though, and
Yeah,
a PC.
but I have a Switch which is portable.
Yeah, you have a Switch that's useless now. I'm just kidding.
But no, I really liked it.
Anyone want to buy a Nintendo Switch?
Careful, someone's gonna take you off.
Yeah,
on
really.
that.
I don't want to say careful.
You're
I'll
holding
just
on
be
to
like,
it. You got
"Fuck
lightning
you."
in a bottle there.
No, I'm gonna play Zelda again. I'm not selling my Switch.
Okay.
But no, I beat the one boss, which is like the vegetables. But it was pretty tough actually. I just did it on regular, which it only has either easy or regular for the difficulties.
Okay.
Yeah, the marketing totally says like
My bad.
Oh, that happened last episode
Two
too.
episodes in a row.
Sorry.
Zach's phone.
I thought I turned
Zach's
it down.
phone. No, that happened in the marketing material. They said it was going to be a pain in the ass, like a really hard.
Yeah.
Sort of like a Mega Man-esque, where Mega Man is very satisfying, but very unforgiving.
Oh yeah.
And this seems like that's.
Which I'm glad they did that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Which I mean, you don't Hulk out over games that much, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
If it were me playing that game, like I almost snap my controller in half when I'm playing platformers. I'm just terrible at them.
Jake
and I are hotheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Born and raised hotheads.
Jake, when we play Rocket League and he's having a bad game, sounds like he's gonna snap his controller.
Yeah. Or that's any game when he's having a bad game.
I want to record that just so I have the soundbite and so I can share with all our lovely fans.
We should do a Let's Play where Jake plays a really hard game and then we film him, not the game, and then just see him like.
Jake
sweat.
is our Michael Jones. Jake is Michael. Zach is Gavin. Yeah.
All right.
Nah, I take it back.
No.
He's Jack.
Yay.
Oh my god. Let's not point out who we're talking about.
Corey's Ray.
Are we in news as of now, or are we still talking about what we've been playing?
I think we sort of jumped into that
This
already.
is so. This is a weird episode.
We sort of jumped into that and jumped back.
I'm gonna do my segment that I've come up with.
Yeah.
All right.
All sections are out the window at this point.
Yeah. So we'll get to the news after that.
Mm.
This segment is called Better Than Bad. I'm gonna list the game that came out this past year.
Cue the music.
And you have to tell me if both of you are both going to get an opinion. Is it bad or is it better than bad?
Better than bad.
Better than bad.
Better than Brad.
Nothing's better than
I
Brad.
am better than Brad.
Oh yeah. Anyone's better than
Get
Brad.
the fuck out of my
Anyone's
house.
better than Brad.
This isn't my house.
Jake.
This is your house.
Jake is better than Brad.
Oh my gosh.
No.
All right. Game number 1, Friday the 13th. Better than bad.
Bad.
Bad. Okay, depends on the scenario. Like, if you're playing with a group of friends, then I'll say
Yes.
better.
Okay.
If you're just by yourself playing with a bunch of random people, then I'd say bad.
I
Zach,
agree.
you're a game reviewer and you have a newspaper and you have to decide right now, is this game bad or better than bad? What are you giving it? Oh, he's thinking real hard. Look at him.
If I have to be a
Steam
game
coming
reviewer.
through his ears. Bad or better than bad?
I'll go bad.
Oh, and bad for you?
Bad.
The only way that'll be good is if you have a group of friends.
Great concept. They did a horrible job with it. It's bad.
Yeah, good concept, bad execution.
Okay. Lawbreakers. I don't think we know enough about that game, really.
I would say better than bad.
Better
Yeah,
than bad?
It's just that it came out at a bad time.
Yeah.
Ooh, timing was bad. But the
It-
game
it
was
was.
better than bad.
It had the same effect that it felt like Battleborn did.
Okay.
Also,
It-
it came out around the time when Battlegrounds was shaking the world, and
Yeah. But the
That
thing
is
is,
true.
Lawmakers is more of Overwatch's style, which Overwatch is still sort of dominating that
yeah,
sort of type of
it
game.
has the character classes of Overwatch, but the gameplay feels like Unreal Tournament.
All right. All right. I agree. Definitely better than bad. And especially on the PC world, you see it. It's
There's like-
high up
Yeah.
on the Steam list.
Also,
It's like-
Cliffy B is a badass.
I mean, they're not giving up on it. They're really trying to make it.
No, they
Going well.
are. And they could do it. It's just
Yeah, it was just bad timing.
but PUBG, man. PUBG.
PUBG ruins
Yeah,
all.
really.
PUBG ruins everything.
All right. Next game, ARMS for the Nintendo Switch.
Bad.
Bad?
Bad.
I'm going to agree, and I own a Switch. I literally traded that game in. Bad.
Yeah, they just tried to cash in on the popularity of Wii
Well,
boxing.
Nintendo always has, whenever they come out with a new console, it's always, they got how are we going to show off our brand new controller? Because that's right, that's a new gimmick. With
Show off the
Nintendo's.
motion control.
How are they going to show off the new controller? And there's always that one game that's like, oh, that looks cool. And then you play it for like 5 minutes. You're like, I'm done with this now.
It's a party game.
I understand how it's not a party game, though. That is a single player. I mean, you can do 2-player, but then it's split screen. And I don't even think it's a party game.
No?
No, I don't think it's a party game.
All right.
I mean, Nate, audience, tell me if we're wrong, but I don't think
Yeah.
ARMS is a party game. But yeah, bad. It's just that was the game that was just trying to show off the controls. Besides 1-2 switch.
Yeah.
All right. Little Nightmares.
Better
Little
than bad.
Nightmares. I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that? Oh,
Was that the
It's
one?
like it's like a platformer with some like horror elements to it.
It was like the main scene that they showed was like the guy in the kitchen and the kid trying to run by him.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
Limbo, but not black and white.
I'd give it better
Okay,
than bad.
I'll
It
give
looks
it.
good.
I didn't. Yeah, I'll give it better than bad. I heard some good reviews about it.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna be a weird one because this one is a game that came out in the past, but it's a remaster. The Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Definitely better than bad. Hands down.
I'm at odds.
What? Go ahead, say it.
I think the Crash games are bad games. I didn't like them back in the day, but people love Crash, and I'm not gonna piss off anyone by saying it's a bad game.
Just
so.
say it's a bad game.
Yeah,
If you think it's a bad game, say it's a
All
bad
right,
game.
I did not like. I like the Crash, like Nitro Kart and Tag Team Racing. Like Crash in a kart when he's driving is a badass, but when he's jumping on fucking shit and collecting apples or whatever the hell those things are, like fuck that.
Well, that's because you don't like platformers.
The Wampa fruit.
Yeah, I hate all platformers, 2D or 3D.
I don't mind platforms that much.
I'll give it better than bad because when that game becomes available for the Xbox this winter, I'm gonna get it. So
is that a thing?
Yeah, it's coming out.
It's actually coming.
It got such a big hype. The Xbox players wanted. They were just like, we don't have to be sold to just PlayStation anymore. Like now we have all these options. So they're like, yeah, give us a couple months, and now it's coming out for the Xbox.
Yeah, I mean Crash was on the OG Xbox. So.
Yeah.
All right, Mario plus Rabbids, bad or better than bad?
Better than bad.
Okay.
Fuck
you, Corey.
Look, man.
From what I saw,
I heard that game gets really hard and complicated.
Yeah, I guess I'll go better than bad. It's a strategy Rabbids Mario game.
I have it. It's not worth $60. It's a bad game.
For the price tag, no.
But then again, there's a guy who I work with, and he has it. He loves it, and he's always every single week when I talk to him, he's always like, "Hey, so where are you at, Mario plus Rabbids?" I'm like, "Same spot I was. I haven't been playing it."
I like those kind of
$60 in the game.
I like those kind of strategy games.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm indifferent about it. Zach, at some point when I get bored of my Switch, you can have it, and not for keeps, so you can play for Mario plus Rabbids. Maybe I'll let you play Zelda.
You can give your 6-month late review once Brad lets you take that thing.
Yeah, I know. 6 months, maybe. I'll get it. Maybe a year.
Yeah, a year from now, tune in Zach's review of Mario vs.
The
Rabbids.
Switch is getting replaced already.
I know.
This one's gonna be pretty standard. Project Cars 2.
Bad.
Didn't even.
Project Cars 1 was bad.
Yep.
How many more of these you got?
I don't know. Splatoon 2.
Better than bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Zach?
Yeah, I'll go better than bad.
Bad.
Right. Well, have you played it, Corey?
No, but I played a little bit of the first one and it seemed okay.
Yeah, I watched some gameplay of it. It didn't seem that bad.
All right, and I got 2 games left.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shoot, I'm clicking things here. Assassin's Creed Origins. It's not out yet, but what are your thoughts on it?
I'm gonna say better than bad.
Better than bad, yeah.
You say better than I think
it's gonna have bad timing coming out, but I think I'll give it a shot. If it's on a good sale, I'll buy it.
They're also they took a year off. So
so they've had time to polish.
They have a lot to live up to, but
I don't know. I mean, it feels like to me like this is the conclusion. Like this is the last Assassin's Creed, and they're maybe going all out. So it makes you want to say better than bad. But if it's the last one, which
going out with a bang,
I feel like it might be bad.
I don't know. We'll see.
But we will see. So I mean, and this is just that's a prediction. So
yeah, like Corey said, they took a year off, so they've had time to polish it up.
Yeah,
that's true. I don't know. And actually, I didn't predict the whole Egypt thing, but where else? I mean, if they do another Assassin's Creed, where are they going with that?
Feudal Japan.
That would work.
Didn't they already do Japan? And like the Chronicles.
Yeah, let's not talk about those.
Oh my gosh.
All right, last game.
Last game, Call of Duty, World War II.
I can't say.
Yeah.
It's not out.
Well, neither is Origins.
There's a 5% chance that World War II would be bad.
You think?
I'll say we'll have to see how because they're adding vehicles and stuff to this. So we'll see how they manage that.
Oh no, there's gonna be vehicles in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
I don't know how I feel about it. That was the part that ruined it for me in World of War.
I'm sure there will only be certain game modes.
Yeah, there's probably but
certain maps.
Okay.
We'll have to see. We'll put that one for indifferent.
Yeah.
Hopefully better than bad.
Yeah.
That was my segment. That's all I had.
All right.
Really lackluster.
Speaking of shooters.
What are you saying? I just shot that out of the park?
Speaking of shooters, you shot this podcast in the face.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Piss off.
I've been playing Destiny 2 still.
Yeah.
Same here.
That's right. We never asked Corey what he's playing.
That's all I've been playing.
Corey.
Oh boy.
Wow. Sounds like if you have an Android, your phone's gonna go off during the middle of your professionally made podcast.
So Zach and I are pushing like 280 light. I think you're over 280 or now.
I'm at 280. I jump around.
Yeah, so we did the Nightfall Strike for this week. It was really good. That's all I have to say.
We were just on the edge of losing.
Yeah, you have to complete it in 20 minutes, but all of your abilities recharge like super fast. So you can just spam your grenades and spam your ultimates. And we beat it with 3 seconds left, and it was awesome.
Because Corey just revived in time and had his ultimate already charged.
Yeah, I shot a bow right in this robot's face, and then we won. And that's Destiny.
The next one comes out, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah, they reset the strikes every
week
Tuesday,
or so.
and then they reset the raid every 2 months.
Yeah.
So we have like a month and a half to do the Leviathan.
Yep. We have to get to the power 280 to have it guided, or for Brad to catch the hell up.
Yeah, I'm at 223.
Yeah.
And then you guys played today, which I was busy. I'm at, working on my house, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're always busy.
Oh my gosh. you get right here on the fucking podcast?
Zach, have you been playing anything else besides
Oh
Cuphead?
my god.
Not really. I've Cuphead, I've got Destiny. Those are the 2 games I've really been jumping around between.
That's it.
That's really it.
You're also going back to school right now. So
Yeah, so that's killing my time.
So you want to do
what?
Newsies?
Do what?
News?
The news.
We kind of never jumped into that with the Red Dead. But whatever.
You're halfway done with the news. Go to the weatherman with Zach doing the weather. What do you got, Zach?
It's Zach with the weather.
Well, the window's closed.
What?
So the window's closed. I can't see.
That's unfortunate.
It's dark outside.
It's dark outside.
Yeah. This is another rare Saturday podcast.
Yep. But you shared with us a while back the Star Wars Battlefront 2 video.
Yes.
Which I can't wait for.
I cannot.
The story cutscene.
No, it was about the different multiplayer modes and like overall.
Yep.
Oh.
They basically just they were like, hey, for those of you who didn't like the original multiplayer, he's like, this is why this one's multiplayer is gonna be way better. They talked about all the more heroes and how you actually obtain a hero this time. It's actually like a point system now, because that was the biggest problem. Is like if you did like multiplayer,
Right.
You had to find the token line around.
you had to find the token line around, and like usually if you did, well, number one, you got to find the location because everyone else in the world knows where the location is.
Yeah.
Excuse me, man. Beer.
Jesus.
Beer is good, isn't it?
Very good, isn't it?
But no, that was if you played normal multiplayer, like almost guaranteed you weren't going to be a hero in it. I was only the hero during like standard like blast a couple times, but now anyone can get their hero, as long as you get to a certain point value. Once you hit that point value, it's like kind of like charging your super in Destiny.
And you can use them for like vehicles and like super weapons, sort of, right?
Now
Yeah.
you're speaking my language.
No, it's good. I like the changes. I liked the original Battlefront. I didn't love it. I liked it just because of the fact that it's fucking Star Wars. And
Yeah.
I'm a big Star Wars fan.
All right, let me walk you through this, though. What about the original Battlefront?
I never played the original. I've played Battlefront 2.
I played Battlefront 2 with my friend, and it was on my friend's PSP.
On the
I didn't
OG
have one.
Xbox?
Yeah. The way they did it, the way they did that one, like Battlefront 2, was they had like different classes, but like the characters looked different.
Yeah.
For each class, like they had like the regular blaster rifle, the sniper, the engineer who had a shotgun.
And they're doing that again this year.
Not exactly. They're doing like they have 4 subclasses you can choose from.
Yep.
Like just the tank, the specialist, the assault guy, and I forget the 4th one.
Yeah.
But
we'll remember them when we start playing. When does that game come out?
November or something.
yeah, sometime late this year.
Buying it. Bought it already.
Pre-ordered?
Actually, I'll pre-order.
You pre-ordered right? You got your phone out. Pre-order.
Is it available for pre-order? Right now?
I don't know.
It's got to be. Red Dead's available for
You don't
pre-order.
think I'll buy it right now? Or pre-order right now?
Why not?
I don't believe you.
Oh my gosh. You're
What's
a son
next
of
on
a
the
bitch.
news?
But no, I really can't wait for it. Like they're I think they're fixing up the dogfights. But one thing I wish they did, because I think it's just gonna be you're just in a ship flying around. I wish they did what they did back in Battlefront 2, where you can like jump between like your main ship, and like you get into a hangar, you get into a ship, and then you fly around. Did you guys ever play Battlefront 2?
Yes.
I did, but I don't remember what you're talking about.
So that was their space battles. Like you start off in like a big cruiser, and what you do is you could either go to this command console and choose the turrets that are on top of the ship and shoot from that way, or you can get in a ship, go into space, and shoot at the enemy pilots, but also take out the enemy cruiser ship.
Yeah, you could board it and then find their reactor core or whatever.
Yeah, or
and
just
shoot it.
unload on the actual ship.
Yeah.
But I always loved doing that. I'd go in, I'd choose like the specialist in there who had a time bomb who did the most damage. You like blow up the shield generator, then go for the reactor, then go for like the auto commands, whatever. The auto turrets. But no, that was always a fun one. Like you can even just you could take out the engines and stuff like that, or you could just literally fly around the back of the ship and shoot the engines.
Right. But yeah.
So
news.
I'm working on. There's not a lot of news this week.
I have something. If you guys don't have something,
please go ahead.
Go right ahead.
So Randy Pitchford, he's not the head of Gearbox, but he's one of the lead guys there. Sort of confirmed the development of Borderlands 3.
Oh.
He was saying that the art style of the game, I think it was a Rock Paper Shotgun interview or something, where he said the art style of the game is holding it back, which I don't know. The Borderlands art style is that like that
cartoony.
Yeah, like comic book, like cell shaded, like really grungy looking textures.
Yeah,
I've always liked Gears for that specific point.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just he's not a fan of that, or they're actually trying to rework the entire art style and graphics engine in general. But Borderlands 3, or remember the rumor where there was like, oh, it's going to be Border Worlds? Remember that?
No.
It was supposed to be
an online multiplayer thing?
Yeah, because listen, I don't like the Borderlands games, but I know a lot about them just through osmosis. And the Borderlands games are not like a cohesive online world. They have, you pick a character, you choose a class, and then your friends can join you, but it's basically just up to 4 people can be in a squad, and you can tear shit up together. It wasn't like drop in, drop out, or like you couldn't run into other players. You had to invite them. You know what I mean?
Jack, I like that. I was never a huge fan of like those.
Yeah, and I don't know. I guess they're working on it. So, are you would you guys like to see another Borderlands games, or did you?
Yeah, because they did leave it on a point like the pre-sequel. That
pre-sequel.
Yeah, sorry. They left that on a point where they're like hinting at something else is going to happen, like something really big in the Borderlands universe. Yeah.
So. I could see if they did do a Border Worlds, sort of like an MMO, it would be like a Destiny. It would be like Destiny, but Borderlands.
It'd be like Destiny, but Borderlands. Great job there, Corey.
I get what he's talking about. Like it'd be like that sort of massive multiplayer online, but still has some campaign.
Main focus on guns, a ton of loot, and...
I mean, that's what it already was.
The only thing that pissed me off about Borderlands... Well, a lot of things pissed me off about the Borderlands games, but the writing was always, like, shitty and didn't do it for me. Yeah. There's a lot of, like, too much snark, and, like, Tiny Tina is the worst video game character ever created, and fuck that game. No, Borderlands 1 is, like, lightning in a bottle. It just wasn't, like, it was so close, but there's a couple clunky things about it. And Borderlands 2 was just more of that, but if they just worked it, if they walked it back and then redid everything, then they could make something great, which I hope Borderlands 3 is good. I'm not going to get it because I didn't play the other 2, but like...
Oh, I did. I didn't have the first one. I had 2, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it. I basically Jake I wouldn't say conned me. He was like, yo, get this game. Yeah, everyone plays it. And I finally got the game, and he was like, all right, we're done playing it.
You got churched.
I got churched.
You got churched.
That's a verb now. You got churched.
But yeah, I think it was a swing and a miss with Battleborn, and Gearbox is like, all right, well, we can't make a new game. We got to dip back into our...
We got to go back to Borderlands.
Yeah, all of
we
our
tried and failed.
Franchises.
But no, I played the first one, I played the pre-sequel, and I played 2, and I played Tale of the Borderlands 2. That was
the Telltale game.
Yeah, that one was really fun.
Yeah, I heard that was like Telltale's best shit.
So here,
I'm definitely up there.
I'm pulling this up now. Next topic in the news.
Ooh, live news.
Live news.
Not really. Live from the Pixel Force chopper.
So the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Nintendo Switch. The eShop this past week got 14 new games.
Yeah,
nice.
This is what I was hinting at with the virtual console stuff.
So I got the full list right here is Burning Fight $8, Picross $8, Demo $30.
Right. I'll give you Picross. I don't know about those other 2.
Demo apparently is like a rhythm-based game and a bloody 2D shooter. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Butcher $10.
Butcher's also a bloody game.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Here's the list. I found it. So, Sin Mora EX. I have no idea what that is.
Sounds like some Japanese stuff.
Arcade Archives. Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
And that came out on the 27th. And then all these came out on the 28th. So there's Neo Geo Burning Fight.
Yeah.
Astro Bears Party, Binaries, Brave Dungeon plus Dark Witch Story Combat,
Cool.
the Butcher game, Conga Master Party,
All right.
Demo, Golf Story, which is one of the other bigger titles, I guess.
Yeah, that's a new release, actually, I think.
Yeah. Inversus Deluxe, Pinkapapoo, Pinkapapoo.
This is like hamster ass fucking Japanese.
Exactly.
Fucking shovelware.
Oh my. Physical Contact, a picture place.
Cool.
Picross, Sparkle
Sparkle?
2.
I feel like they didn't really capture what they were going for in Sparkle 1, so Sparkle 2's got to be great.
Yeah, Sparkle 1 was not glittery enough. My asshole. Tower of Babel. And then September 29th, FIFA 18.
All right. On the Switch?
Geez.
On the Switch, which does not have the Frostbite engine or the Dynasty mode. What's the name of the mode it doesn't have? Either way, it's missing one of the modes.
Can you kick the ball by swinging a Joy-Con?
God, I hope not.
If not, then fuck that game.
Why, you want it?
No.
No.
But I was going to say, they're porting a lot of those Neo Geo games to Xbox, too, so it's not like
What
a huge
is
game.
the Neo Geo games? I don't even know what that is.
A Neo Geo is a old-ass, like Atari-esque system from way back in the day.
Speaking of which, they put out more info for the Atari Box that's coming out next year.
What else? What else did they put out?
Mainly, main thing was a price tag. Guess how much it is?
One...
Okay, so the thing is with that is it's a bunch of old Atari games plus some new games they come up with.
I'm going to say 100.
Brad?
That's a good number.
100 and a penny.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it? Can I go over?
Yeah.
Oh, I can go over. Okay, good.
Yeah, you can't go higher than Corey?
$101.
All right.
You're both way off. $250 to
Dude,
$300.
fuck that.
Oh my gosh!
Like, Atari's games are influential for the time, but they aren't great to go
They haven't
back
really
to.
mentioned any of the new
Atari,
games
suck
coming out.
my left nut. Your games don't hold up.
Yeah, I think there was something a while back where Atari like showed their hand and showed that they were really up their ass about their own games, and that's kind of how that price came to be.
Yeah, they're trying to get into the console world again.
Well, yeah, they want to combat. They see that the NES and SNES are making so much money, and they're like, "Hey, we could do something like that," and then charge like twice as much for it.
I'm looking it up right now. I want to find out what games are going to be on. What's the name of the actual console? It's gonna
Atari
be
Box.
Atari Box. The SNES Classic is out though, right?
It comes out really soon.
No, it's out.
It's out?
And it's sold out on the first day.
Yeah, I mean it's been like that was the same with the NES, but yeah, that thing seems okay. I never played a lot of SNES. I was more of an NES kid.
I'll probably wait for the 64 mini to come out.
Yeah, which they're definitely doing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to look up this guy.
So the price depends on the hardware configuration.
Yeah,
and the front system you could either have as just a sleek black or with real wood paneling.
Real wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first thing I saw when oh no, there goes my phone.
Oh, all our phones went off.
Guilty.
No, I just hit the microphone button. No, the first
still made noise.
oh my gosh, article that came up and I looked up the Atari Box games was one that says like the Atari Box is a bunch of shit.
Bunch of shit.
Yeah, so I mean I'm looking at see asteroids. Like I feel oh my gosh, there's a Gremlins game. I used to hate that fucking movie.
The Atari Box will be powered by an AMD customized processor with Radeon graphics technology. The console will run Linux with customized, easy-to-use user interface.
All right.
Warlords is on here. They
include video games as well as streaming services, multimedia, web browsing, and more.
Oh, Activision has a game on there. It's called Enduro. It's a car game.
Enduro.
That's unfortunate.
Underoos.
Breakout Tennis. Oh, that's where Breakout Tennis started. On Atari.
Cool.
Pac-Man is on here.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
It's the Atari one. They better not.
Yep.
Because they butchered that one.
Missile Command.
You know what they need to put on there?
Missile Command. Fuck
the
yeah.
Trash Can. Pitfall's on here.
You know what game they need to
Pitfall's
put on
good.
there?
What game?
E.T.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god, fuck that.
There's a Halloween game. Oh my gosh.
No, that game nearly sent the gaming industry under.
Donkey Kong's on here. Oh, yeah, fishing. You know what? There's not. No.
Not for $250.
Oh, ET is gonna be on it.
Are you serious?
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Unless I don't know. Maybe I'm looking up the wrong list. I might just be listing
You're
off
probably on
random
some
games.
fucking.
You may just be listing Atari games in
All
general.
right, look, none of that is confirmed. Let's just say that.
Let's just
I might just be listing off random Atari games.
It's doomed already if they have ET on there.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
No, that.
We-
All right,
We wouldn't
Real
have
quick.
games now if ET did worse than it did.
I think we know the answer, but we'll all answer at the same time. Are you gonna buy the Atari game box?
No.
No.
3. I was gonna count down. No. No.
I didn't want to spoil it for you.
Then we're gonna all say it at the same time.
No,
Oh. Well, then,
All right, whatever.
No, we're not buying it.
we're not buying it.
No.
Comment if you are. I'm sorry for shitting on this. Like,
The price tag is just too much.
Also, we have no
price
reverence
tags.
for those games.
Yeah.
Nintendo was always superior back in those days, anyway.
So, I got the next news segment.
Newsy
I
news?
can't talk today.
You're saying news with a Z, that's why. Or are you supposed to do that?
Yeah, news is spelled with a Z. isn't
Okay,
it?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you got?
So Dota 2.
Valve's Dota 2.
Yeah. So Dota 2. So I don't know who created it, but someone got in contact with Dota and said, "Hey, we're creating an AI to play Dota 2. We want to have them play your best
I
your
remember
best
that.
teams, and so this AI could run multiple games at the same time,
Nice.
can speed up the game time just so it can learn from it faster. So it's like playing the game at like 50 times the speed as like a normal human.
Yeah, I think they when the last international tournament for Dota, they had a guy play against that AI on stage, and they said that they're gonna put that in the game, so when you do bot matches, you can practice against really like
Yeah.
almost sentient AI. Like they talk back to you, and they can have a real conversation with you, and they can hack your bank account and like have sex with you and stuff. It's weird.
Oh my
An
gosh.
AI
That's what
playing-
happened to my
I'm
girlfriend.
just kidding. No,
Playing a
that is true.
strategy game. Yeah, that's not going to end well.
Well, so they did it. It beat everyone. It went undefeated. And then, after it went undefeated, they revealed who funded the project to make the AI.
Facebook.
No, but close.
Google?
Elon Musk.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He funded the AI. I wonder what he's going to use that AI for. I don't know. Maybe SpaceX
I don't know.
or the cars that he's trying to fucking build right now.
Did you ever see the movie Ex Machina? Maybe it's that.
No, and
Like full-
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like humans walking among us, but are actually robots, and they like blend.
I think
in,
that's
so,
happening now.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Dang
oh
it,
boy.
Trump. What are
This
you
is
doing?
This is a dark road we're going on.
No.
Let's turn this into a conspiracy podcast.
Let's
How
not.
about that?
Bush did 9/11.
What about that oil spill? How about that?
Oh, God.
No, just kidding.
Halbert did the BP oil spill.
Oh boy, he had to say it.
Jake's gonna love
Can't
that.
go one episode without it.
Halbert did the BP oil.
Damn.
Santa's causing global warming.
It's true though. What about news? Is that it?
That's all I had for news. I got a fun article.
There was one thing I saw a
Fun
little while
article?
ago online. So they have a new mod for Skyrim. I told Corey
Yeah,
about this.
oh
already.
yeah, you tagged me in that.
Yeah.
That looked awesome.
So now Skyrim can be multiplayer.
Can be. Will never be.
No,
Officially, no. But
No, it's-
mod-wise, yes.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a mod.
Which
No.
it looks pretty much the same from what I saw.
Man, that would be awesome.
There are probably too many moving parts in Skyrim's innards that would prevent that
Probably.
from
Do it
happening.
legitimate. Yeah, I mean, even from the little video we watched, it looked a little glitchy.
Yeah.
But no. I was excited for it.
Speaking of Skyrim, what do you think that Bethesda Game Studios core is working on next? Like they're done supporting Fallout 4.
Well, I think they're trying to get it to work for the Switch because they said it was coming out on the Switch. So.
I mean, port work is a totally different thing. I'm talking like Todd Howard and his team.
Next
Like,
new
what
project?
what are they
There's-
doing?
Rim
Probably-
Sky.
Probably-
Like I'm saying, is it Elder Scrolls 6? Is it Fallout 5? Like, or are they? Doing
I'd say
something
Elder
new?
Scrolls 6 because they did Skyrim. Like when did Fallout New Vegas came out before Skyrim, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but that
okay.
wasn't Bethesda core. Fallout 3 was 08. That was Todd Howard and his guys. But Fallout New Vegas was 2010. That was Obsidian. It was just published by Bethesda.
Okay.
Then 2012 was Skyrim. That was Todd Howard and Bethesda Game Studios.
Right.
Then Fallout 4 was 2015, and there's been nothing since.
They probably swap and have the next Elder Scrolls game. Probably
Yeah.
take place either. I think I hope it comes to like the Argonians, like the Black Marsh.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, what people were asking for though was like another Skyrim game, like not Elder Scrolls like they had before. They want like Skyrim's like mechanics,
But like a whole new universe.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say universe. I would just maybe like you said, a different location.
I think
like Black Marsh is part of the Elder Scrolls world. It's just a different.
That's what I'm saying.
area
Like
altogether.
Black Marsh would be like that would be cool. I want them to do something with the elves. I want to do like what is it, Elvenwood? Is that what it's called? Where they're from?
Self-explanatory. There was always that rumor where it was going to be at the Redguard homeworld, like sort of desert-like.
Okay.
And kind of like a wasteland almost.
I don't know if I like that.
I mean, that's just a rumor.
Skyrim. Oh my god, such
But
a
I hope that they do the way that Fallout 3 was to Fallout 4 in terms of improved mechanics and combat. They have to do something drastic for Elder Scrolls 6 because the combat in Elder Scrolls 5 is janky as fuck. And it's a great game, but it's very clunky and there's a lot of like it's just stiff animations and not really fluid anything.
All right, Corey, I got another one for you. Not original Skyrim.
Yeah.
But when did Skyrim Remaster come out?
Skyrim Remaster was 2016. The month you want?
Well, I'm still looking for it because it gave me the original. Okay, so when did the original Skyrim come out?
Original Skyrim was November 2012.
Holy shit!
Wow.
So that was right. I'm trying to pull up the remaster. When do you think month and year?
I think the remaster was November 2016.
It's not coming up. Fuck.
Because I know Fallout 4 was 2015. They wouldn't have.
Nope, you're right. That was it. Fucking hell.
November 26th. I told you, dude.
God damn.
He knows his stuff.
I know all video game release dates.
No one believes you. None of our audience. I think they have a computer in front of you.
They will. They'll ask me in the comments, and then I'll Google it and then answer the right answer.
Nice.
So before you do that, just know that I'm going to cheat.
No, just because they recently came out with Skyrim Remastered, I don't think they're coming out with another Elder Scrolls. I think they did that to hold people off until they actually have time, and I don't think the next project's there yet.
So you're thinking like 2019, 2020 is when we'll see another Elder Scrolls Core?
That's what I'm thinking. I think they might, if they do something this year. Coming up. I don't think.
I mean, Bethesda has other stuff, and also they're still supporting Fallout 4, but not to the degree that there would be more DLC or anything. But yeah, like I think Bethesda has Evil Within 2 this year. They have do they have another game this year? Wolfenstein 2. They've got this year.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, and they have that Dishonored spinoff. Like it's a Dishonored like standalone DLC that's coming out or is already out. Yeah.
So they also had Prey, Quake Champions.
Oh yeah,
Prey was this year. Quake Champions was also
Legends.
Speaking of Prey, I think we already talked about this.
Within 2,
but when I saw Prey first, like even when I watched the gameplay of it, it seemed like an outer space version of BioShock. To me.
Yes, it's very BioShock-like. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Did you ever?
I played a bit of the demo too.
Did you ever see the original Prey like on OG Xbox?
No.
That game actually like holds up really well. It was way ahead of its time when it came out. It's very well respected.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
I got all right. Do we have any more news?
No,
I think that's really it.
Last segment right here.
Fun article.
Okay.
An article about the band Fun.
No.
We Are Young.
No.
They did that terrible song with Haley Williams.
Yeah. Okay, no. This is an article from CBR.com, chickenbaconranch.com.
CBS.
No.
Chicken Bacon Salsa.
Ooh, that'd be good too.
That would be good.
No. They picked out 15 characters from from both Marvel and DC universes, and they cast it mentally. Who would be a good person to cast as like that superhero or villain.
Okay.
And they picked out 15, and I'm not gonna lie, like some of these I really don't know. I thought this one was hilarious. Oprah Winfrey as Amanda Waller, the woman who was part of the what do you call it for Suicide Squad.
She was like the one who had their kill switches.
Yeah, that was so.
No, I wouldn't see her.
You get a kill switch, and you get a kill switch.
I was just gonna make that joke.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this guy. I recognize his face. Don't recognize the name. Idris Elba for the Green Lantern.
Yeah, he was in the Dark Tower. He was what was he? The Gatekeeper in Thor.
I'm pretty sure that when
The guy with the
Jake-
golden helm.
I'm pretty sure like episode 4 of this podcast, Jake introduced himself as Idris Elba.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Jake knows who he is. He's probably screaming at his headphones.
Yeah,
We're just like, who?
Heimgold or whatever the heck
So,
his name was.
I
That's
skipped
who
it.
he was.
Hembolds.
He'd be a good
I could I could see
Green
that.
Lantern. I think he
So-
played a good job.
I skipped a couple. I don't know Boomerang Man. I don't even recognize the actor.
He was in Suicide Squad.
Okay. Josh Brolin as Batman.
Josh Groban.
No, not
Oh,
Brolin.
I don't know.
Brolin. This
Brolin?
man right here. Look
Yeah.
Look at that dark, sexy
Yeah,
hair he's
it's-
got.
yeah,
I don't
I
know.
can see that.
Top of his noggin.
Can I say that Jonathan Bernthal is going to be the new Punisher in that new Netflix series?
He was the one who played it in the
Mm.
Daredevil show.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That's a good casting.
No,
call.
Yeah, that's a really good casting.
Yeah.
So, Tom Hardy as Rick Flag.
Rick
Alright.
Flag.
from
Isn't
Suicide
Tom
Squad.
Hardy in another... Or who's going to be the new Venom in the Venom movie?
I think Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, yeah.
Tom Hardy. Okay.
Tom Hardy.
He'll do a good Venom, I think.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy. Okay.
He fits the role better than the other guy.
Yeah.
So Christine Ritchie as Harley Quinn.
I don't know who that is.
No.
All right. So did you see The Dark Knight Rises?
Yes.
Remember the girl that stabs him at the end? Spoiler alert.
I don't remember. I didn't like that movie.
Okay. That's Christine Ritchie.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, okay. I remember her.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson as Apocalypse.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Look at the picture. His neck's 12 feet long.
Actually, I saw something with him being was the Black Adam Shazam's enemy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
The
think,
Rock.
yeah, I think he'd
I
do it
think
better
you
than
told me that once. We were playing
Me?
when we were
I saw
playing
some-
Injustice 2. I think you said like, "Oh, I could see The Rock as Black Adam."
Yeah, I saw some fan art for that a while back.
No, I don't think I said that.
He looks better
I
for the
remember
part.
Pretty
saying
sure one of you said that.
I think it was me.
Yeah,
I've seen that a bunch.
I wouldn't have said that.
No, I think it worked better than that.
So this is number 8 on theirs, but this is probably my favorite. Neil Patrick Harris as the Riddler.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's really good, actually.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah. Oh, remember how you're talking about John Bernthal,
Mhm.
Punisher? They have him on here.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
that was
awesome
a really
casting.
good casting.
Yeah.
Jackie Earl Haley, the Scarecrow. I don't know who that is.
Do you have a picture?
Uh,
Or is, yeah,
you're
seen
not
this guys.
gonna recognize. It's,
Yeah,
Oh,
they
no,
just
it's the
got her
mask.
makeup.
I don't
on.
know.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I take that back. So Neil Patrick Harris as the Riddler was my second favorite. My favorite from this list, William Dafoe,
As the Joker.
Joker.
the Joker.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've called that many times before.
Yeah.
He would
But I
have been.
think
Make an awesome Joker.
Willem Dafoe is really old now. I think he's like pushing like
Can we
is
get
he like in
can we
his
get
80s?
2004 William Dafoe back?
Yeah, I think Willem Dafoe is in his
even
80s.
now he could do like an older Joker.
He could be an old retired Joker and but then Bruce Wayne would be kind of old too at
So?
that point.
But Robin would be in his prime.
Wouldn't that be
I don't want to watch that movie.
like the animated Dark Knight where he was Batman was pretty old in that one.
Yeah.
Was it the Dark Knight or
My hips! I fell from a roof.
Yeah, I don't recognize those two people. Naomi Harris. Do you guys know her?
No.
no?
Storm. And
Storm.
no, this one's the last good one. Emma Stone as I'll even let you guess what
Poison Ivy.
That was gonna be my guess.
it's Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Emma Stone as Poison
You know
Ivy.
what? It's just the red hair. That's all it is. That's literally she has.
Well,
red
no,
hair.
and I mean, Emma Stone has a sexiness to her, and if you see how the character's usually played from
Yeah.
Poison Ivy,
Yeah,
she's
Poison
usually
Ivy.
very.
I think she could do a
She's
good job
very
of that.
like seductive and
Yeah.
lustrous.
Seductive.
Yeah.
She could do a good job with that.
Hi, I'm Emma Stone. I'm seductive. I'm Poison
That
Ivy.
sounds exactly like her. This is ASMR now.
Hey, hi, how's it going? I'm Emma Stone.
Oh my god. All right, let's call it.
All right, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah,
All right, final thoughts. What do you got? Go.
My final thoughts are, even though I hate Borderlands, I hope that the third one is good.
All right, Zach, what's your final thought?
I want more info on Red Dead 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm anxious for that too.
All right, my final thought is Battlefront 2 is going to be just like when they came out with the original Battlefront 2. It's going to be sex.
Sex.
That's it. Like us.
Wait, Battle. Oh, okay. I was trying to think, like, what are you talking about? And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, I know.
But-
I stuttered in there a lot, but I got it out.
I do like that they added. I know we're still going back.
No,
to this.
Oh
no,
my
we're
God.
done.
Alright.
We're done, Zach.
All right, we're done.
Like us. Hey, everybody. Wasn't that a great episode from our Pixel Force crew with Zach, Corey, Jake, and your favorite, Brad? That's right. Please remember to hit that like button if you like it. If like. Subscribe, definitely if you're on YouTube, or check us out on castbox.fm. We're also still on SoundCloud, but hey, if you don't get on there, we're gonna fuck off. All right, okay, bye.
Brad's not favorites.